I've been doing music since I was 11 years old. I have been releasing music professionally for almost 10 years now. And I still haven't made any real money with this music thing. In this long video, I discuss how I started rapping, my journey of performing on stage, and how I ended up becoming a Christian rapper. P.S. I only realized in post that I look sad in this video. By realized, I mean my wife pointed it out. I'm not sad, I'm just dramatic. With that being said, please watch this video till the end. I pray that it blesses you and encourages you. Enjoy. I've been doing music professionally since 2015, 2016. My first single came out 2016, if I'm not mistaken, or 2015, somewhere there. The first song that I wrote it in probably 2002, 2003. I was between 10 and 11. I wrote my first raps. And that's where I really took an interest to do this music thing. The album that had great influence, or one of the albums that had great influence to my writing and my hip-hop influence, was Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent. Yes, I know. Why would an 11-year-old be listening to Get Rich or Die Trying? Well, that's my brother and I's that was my brother and I's favorite album in that year, and it was his debut album, and my brother was a huge fan. He had a poster in his bedroom, and we would listen to that album like a lot, you know. I got introduced to hip-hop in general in the late 90s by a dude named Danny Boy. He used to stay back opposite my house, and he introduced my brother and I to hip-hop, to Tupac, and to a lot of US hip-hop. And I got in hip-hop or writing raps or music not to become a Christian rapper or a Christian artist, but just to become an artist, you know, or just to, actually one of my ambitions was to be the youngest rapper in the game, well, in South Africa, because there was Bow Wow. Bow Wow was big. Everybody wanted to be like Bow Wow. But anyway, I grew up in a very musical home. My mom was singing in the choirs when she was in primary school and high school. My dad started worship teams, and he led a lot of worship teams, and he was like part of choirs as well. So I grew up seeing this at home. Instruments sometimes would stay at home, and I remember like when we started learning the keyboard, it was because the keyboard was staying at our house from the church, and my mom could play like a couple of chords, and my mom actually is my first teacher of how to play keys. Shout out to my mom. She taught us the chords that she knew, and then my brother and I, by we I mean my brother and I, took it from there. And so I start rapping around 10, 11. I get born again. I give my life to Christ around the same age. I said it in this song.
In 03, my little sister was born. The same year, I gave my life to the Lord.
So yeah, fast forward, it's 2005. I learned how to play keys. My dad actually asks this guy who used to play at the church that we used to attend, Reedwell. Shout out to Reedwell. Reedwell, we used to call him Reed. He taught me how to play keys, and my dad actually saw the desire that we had to learn how to play music, that he actually got this guy to come and teach us. And this guy came and taught us how to play, And my brother wasn't interested at first, and then I was like, okay, let's go for it. How I got to perform at church was actually by mistake, because the church I was at was having a gala dinner or a gala event, and gala lunch, gala dinner, gala event, or something like that. And one of the guys I used to go to church with, Buhle, he told Tepo is another guy I went to church with. And mind you, 2005, I'm 13 years old, right? And he, like, so they wanted an item from the children's church. And Buhle was like, yo, Klochi actually knows how to play the keyboard, and he can play, and Tepo and myself can rap. And I was like, damn, bro, like, why are you gonna put me on the spot like that? Because I just started learning. I knew a few things. And that's the first time I got to perform playing the keys. Actually, the very first time I got to be on a church stage, it was because of my brother. My brother sang. My brother was the artist or the singer at home. And he would render items at church almost every Sunday. And this one Sunday, he called me to help him with one of the songs, just to play background, to sing backup or background. Hey, to sing background. And cut the long story short, I did so well there that everybody kept saying, wow, like, you can actually sing. And I was like, yeah, I'm not a singer. I'm trying to get into this rap thing. So fast forward, Buhle tells the church that, yeah, Klochi can play, we'll rap. And then we practiced something, but it was very spontaneous. Buhle was a very good rapper. And Tepo, I don't think Tepo was a rapper, but he did well. So, I'm saying, you know, just in case he's watching this, it's not shade, bro. So the gala dinner comes and we play, and man, we did well. For a bunch of kids, we did quite well. And then, because like we would do like random stuff on the keyboard and stuff, and the first beat I ever made, or the first set of beats that I ever made, was with one of my best friends growing up, and he's still my friend today, and is actually my brother. Like, he's a brother. He's stopped being a friend, he's a brother now. And my actual brother. So we had a crew, a beat crew, and we called ourselves MTF Pro, or MTF Productions. And it was Maui. Maui's my friend, my brother Frank, and myself, Klochi. So M Maui, T Klochi, F Frank Production. And the first set of beats that we didn't have access to Fruity Loops or any of these softwares to make beats. So we made beats using our keyboard, the one that I learned how to play keys on. Actually, no, it was Maui's keyboard. And we taught Maui how to play his Jukes. That's Jukes. Jukes produced Brag About God. Jukes produced Air. Jukes produced I Need You. Jukes produced For Lerato. Jukes is a killer producer, and we taught him actually how to play keys. Anyway, so we did this beat tape using sound recorder on Windows, and we would record. So it's like the keyboard, right? I'm trying to paint a picture. Hopefully this video doesn't go on for too long. And this keyboard has 3 sections. So the left side is the drums, the middle side you can play maybe like the bass and the main keys, and then the last part is like where we play the fills. And we would split that keyboard, so one of us would be on the drums, one of us would be on the main keys, and one of us would play the fills. Great times when we were very innovative. So that's how we started, man. And however, so when we started doing this, my brother and I actually took this thing of performing at church quite serious in a way, because in 2006 we got to perform at our church so it was myself, my brother, and Buhle. And how we did it now, my brother was the one on the keys, me and Buhle wrote raps. My brother as well wrote raps. My brother is a flippin' dope rapper. Like, I think he's sleeping on his raps. Like, my brother, in terms of how he writes, like, it's amazing. 2006, he wrote, I forgot how the verse goes, but the song was called On and On. And On and On was a banger. And we killed it on that stage. It was at church. I'm 14 years old. This is church. So, you know, when they are taking the offering and they call somebody to rent an item, that was our spot. And we do this song, man, and we kill. The church is like standing up and they showing us love. And I don't know if it was because we were dope or it was because we were cute, because we were kids. You know, my brother obviously was older. My brother's 3.5 years older than me. So if I was 14, that means he was, what, 17 or 16, shy of 17. So still kids, you know. And we doing this thing, man, and they love it. And around 2007, that's when my brother and I actually started making beats, like, seriously. And the first proper beats that we made were in 2007, along with Jukes. So MTF Pro, somebody took our beat tape and lied to us, and he said he was gonna give it to, I forgot that dude, but yeah, we thought we were gonna get our big break with that beat tape. It never it never took place. Anyway, so my brother and I are making these beats, boom, 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 and there's in 2008 we catch wind of this concert that's taking place, or talent show, and my brother and I cook up this sick song, man. This song was fire, and we cook up this song and we present it at this talent show. Mind you, we don't have recording equipment, so it's just the beat and us. And man, that beat was sick, man. And that song was, oh my god. That beat, actually, we produced it together. So I made the drums and then he came up with the melodies, and I would fill in other places, but he made the melodies, I made the drums. We were killer duo. So in that event, that's actually where we saw that actually we wanna be artists. We wanna rock the stage. We wanna rap. We wanna sing. We wanna, because we can sing and we can rap. My brother used to sing better than me. I don't know now. I don't know if who's better between him and I now, but my brother is a sick musician, man. My brother is what, like, if he puts a seal of approval on my music, I'm like, okay, this is dope. Like, his ear is amazing. Like, my brother's a sick producer, and he has a special ear for what, like, a special ear for music. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I say all this to come to this point that rapping, being a Christian rapper or a Christian artist was never the goal. It was just what I was exposed to growing up. And I didn't know that Christian rap was a thing. I didn't know that Christian hip hop was a thing until I think it was around 2008, 2009, somewhere around that time. There's a guy, Pastor Mbuso. He introduced us to Christian hip hop, and there's a mixtape that he introduced us to. I think it was called Holy Hip Hop, and that was the first time we got to see that, wow, there are people that actually rap Christian, and we found it cool. I didn't find it weird or corny as some people think Christian hip hop is, which they dumb to think that Christian hip hop is corny, because Christian hip hop is the plug. Let me plug Christian hip hop. If you wanna say that rap where people talk about killing people and degrading women and calling women bees and doing drugs, and you think that's better hip hop, I wanna tell you this: you are sadly mistaken, and I'm questioning your level of intelligence, because Christian hip hop, man, Christian hip hop is the plug. Like, Christian hip hop is fire. But anyway, go about your business. Go listen to that. I'll kill you. I'll kill everybody around you. I'll listen to this resourceful, to this impactful, to this building music called Christian hip hop. Anyway, the intention was not to become a Christian rapper. I think it caught me along the way. And I have to say that, okay, maybe let me tie it up why I took you like on a backstory. So because of my history growing up in a household of Christianity and being exposed, I mean, the first type of music that I was exposed to was Kirk Franklin. My dad actually bought Kirk Franklin's first album. So because I grew up in a household of Christianity, I think it was inevitable for me to rap about what I know, which is my Christian faith, which is about like I grew up in the church. My first opportunity to perform was in church. I did not know what I was getting myself into when I started taking myself seriously as a Christian rapper. And maybe in another video, I'll dive into how I became a Christian rapper, or how I came to the point of classifying myself as a Christian rapper, because before that I was just a rapper, or I was just an artist. I would rap about anything and everything that was my reality. And what I did not know is that Christian hip hop was not a lucrative space. And with that being said, I want to say this, that if you want to do Christian hip hop, or if you want to be a Christian artist, especially Christian hip hop artist, then I gotta be real with you. South Africa I think is very slow when it comes to this sub-genre of hip hop. And you gotta, if you wanna be a Christian hip hop in South Africa, a Christian hip hop artist in South Africa, I wanna be real with you and I wanna tell you, it's not one of the lucrative spaces in music in our country. And I'm sure there's a variety of reasons of why that is. However, I'll put it to you this way. When I became a Christian artist, or when I started growing in my relationship with Christ, I always wanted to have a tool that I can tell people about Christ. And my purpose is just to point people to Christ. And I want to share this to you if you're a Christian artist, or you're an aspiring Christian hip-hop artist who's in South Africa, or you're already a Christian artist and you're in a place like South Africa. Why do I say that? In America, Christian hip-hop is taking off. Actually, it took off. Christian hip-hop won Grammys. I mean, Lecrae won a Grammy 10 years ago. I think he has 2 Grammys or 3, I'm not sure. Multiple nominations. Christian hip hop is on Sway in the Morning. Christian hip hop was talked about recently on the Today Show. Christian hip hop in America is big. That is not the case in our country. In our country, it's not even acknowledged as a subgenre. The minute you say I am a Christian hip hop artist to people that are hip hop execs, or to other artists, or to just random people, they're like, okay, bro. Oh, okay. And I'm not sure if they wanna even hear your music. So if you wanna be a Christian hip hop artist in our country, or wherever where it's not as lucrative like in the States, and you're doing it for the money, my brother, my sister, leave it alone. It's not for you. Leave it. You'll be frustrated, you'll be angry, and you might ultimately leave it because of frustration. If you wanna blow up and be the next best rapper, Christian hip hop is not the place for you, because Christian hip hop, its foundation is Christianity. And when you are a Christian, you follow the principles of being the least in the kingdom and being humble. Hip hop is not about being humble, or or anything like that. It's about being the cockiest to ever do it, or being the one with the biggest ego and stuff like that. And if that's what you desire, this is not the space for you. Because I'll be real with you, being a Christian hip-hop artist since 2016, when I released my first EP, I can tell you that I haven't made proper money with this thing. Even selling the music, I haven't made proper money with it. And thank God I never got into this music thing for the money. I'm in it because I love it. I'll do it even if people don't pay me. However, this year, if you call me and you don't want to pay me, don't call me. Don't call me. If you don't have a budget, don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. Because I'll preach the gospel. I'll share the music. But I ain't gonna drive to your place, put my own petrol, and how do I justify that to my kids? How do I justify that to my family? This space is the only space, maybe not the only space, but this space is one of the only spaces where when you are booked, and it's mostly by churches or church people, they want you to be okay with performing for free, with doing your songs for free. And meantime, it's a concert. Some of these concerts, people pay tickets to enter, and they want you to do it for free. And I'm saying, man, at least have some thank you for the artist. You know, at least have some form of thank you, some form of, hey, bro, here's petrol money and food money. You know, buy yourself some water and things like that. But yeah, I'm going on this one for too long. But yeah, man, if you trying to make money with this thing, there's no money here in Christian hip hop. Nah, there's no money. Especially in South Africa, there's no money. Maybe elsewhere, but here there's no money. I've been doing this since 2016. It's almost 10 years. And I can tell you that of all the money I've made from Christian hip hop, I don't think it is enough to do anything for my kids or my family. You know, that's why I say I don't think I've made, actually not I don't think, I haven't made money with Christian hip hop. That's what I'm saying. But the thing that keeps me going is that, the thing that keeps me going with being a Christian artist is knowing why I do it. I am not doing this for the money. I am not doing this to be the best rapper to ever do it. I'm not doing this to be the best artist to ever do it. I'm doing this, and everything that I do with these videos, with my content, and in everything and anything I put my name on, is to lead people to Him. Who's Him? Because I don't want to be vague. Everything that I do, everything that I say, everything that I rap about, everything that I sing about, is for one purpose and one purpose only: to lead people to Jesus, to show that, yo, you don't want me, you don't want to be led to me, you don't want to be like me. I want to lead you to someone who you can actually be like, and His name is Jesus. That is my purpose with my music, with my content. And if this music is not paying me, that's cool. And I want you to understand me. If it's not paying me, and there's nothing I can do about it, great. But at the end of the day, I think it is in vain to do anything that you put money into and don't get anything out of it back. That's a bad investment. The point I was trying to make is that Christian artists, reevaluate your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you doing this music thing? Why do you want to rap for God or for Christ? Why? Because if you don't have that sorted out, this space will lead you astray. This space will lead you into frustration, into pain, into depression, where you'll hate people and where probably you'll deviate from your faith. And if you don't know your why, then maybe pause for a bit and go reevaluate that. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. And if you're a Christian artist, I pray that this video spoke to you. I'll do another video, the one where maybe I can touch on some things that I spoke about today. And yeah, thank you for watching. I got a few announcements. I got a few announcements. By the way, subscribe to the channel. The channel is growing. Subscribe. Please like the video. Please share it, and please click the bell so that you don't miss an episode. So here are the announcements. I am officially starting with the podcast side of my channel. As you know, in the beginning I said I'm gonna get into the talking head videos, which is the vlogs, which I've done in the beginning of my vlog series, and podcasts. And I think I'm ready to get into this podcast thing. I'm excited. So look out for that. I still don't have a name for the podcast, so if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. And here's the announcement. I don't know if people have been waiting for it, but there have been few people who have been asking me about it. When is the music dropping? When is the music dropping? New music. Do we have new music? So the announcement is new music is on the way. 2024, let's have a great time. It's your boy ALLAN.P. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope it blessed you and encouraged you and edified you. That's Christian terminology. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.